Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Yang saya hormati Sekretaris Dinas Pendidikan Kabupaten Konawe Selatan. Yang saya hormati sebelah kiri saya Dinda dari Praktisi Akademi dari dosen Universitas Konawe sebagai Dewan Juri. Yang saya hormati Bapak Pengawas, Bapak-bapak panitia, Bapak-bapak kepala sekolah serta seluruh guru pendamping dan peserta yang saya muliakan. Pertama-tama, marilah kita senantiasa memanjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Tuhan yang Maha Esa. Karena pada pagi hari ini kita semua masih dalam keadaan sehat dan muka-muka peserta ini cerah, ya. Sehingga pada hari ini kita semua dapat berada di SMP Negeri 1 Konawe Selatan dalam rangka satu kegiatan yang menurut saya kegiatan yang harus menjadi contoh yang lain, ya. Kegiatan pertama yang diadakan oleh komunitas MGMP yang dimulai oleh bahasa Inggris, ya. Tadi saya sempat kaget, saya kira hanya storytelling, ternyata ada speech juga, ya. Jadi suatu kebanggaan kepada teman-teman komunitas MGMP Bahasa Inggris yang telah melaksanakan kegiatan ini. Sekali lagi terima kasih. Ya, mudah-mudahan kegiatan ini dapat diikuti oleh komunitas-komunitas belajar yang lain, ya, di Kabupaten Konawe Selatan dalam rangka meningkatkan mutu dan mutu pendidikan di Kabupaten Konawe Selatan secara umum. Ya, anak-anak semua masih dalam proses pertumbuhan sehingga memang saatnya hari ini untuk berlatih. Jangan pernah berputus asa, jangan pernah berhenti. Ya, kalian hari ini sudah memulai, kalian sudah berkompetisi di tingkat satuan pendidikan masing-masing. Tunjukkan hari ini bahwa kalian adalah siswa terbaik, khususnya di dalam bahasa Inggris, kemampuan berbahasa Inggris, kemampuan bercerita. Ya, tunjukkan bahwa kalian yang terbaik di Kabupaten Konawe Selatan. Mudah-mudahan setelah hari ini, setelah ada hasilnya, itu bisa mewakili Kabupaten Konawe Selatan. Ya, mudah-mudahan kegiatan kita hari ini, ya, menjadi menjadi contoh untuk teman-teman yang lain untuk berbuat. Ya, sekali lagi terima kasih pada seluruh panitia, khususnya dari musyawarah untuk mata pelajaran bahasa Inggris, ya, kepada Dewan Juri yang telah hadir. Ya, sekali lagi kegiatan hari ini, ya, cukup menggembirakan bagi kami, ya, dan kita berharap agar ke depan masih banyak kegiatan-kegiatan lain yang seperti ini dan pendidikan di Konawe Selatan itu semakin jaya. Demikian apa yang dapat saya sampaikan pada kesempatan ini dengan mengucapkan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kegiatan English Speech and Storytelling Contest tingkat Kabupaten Konawe Selatan saya nyatakan dibuka. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selamat pagi menjelang siang. Saya presenter kotanya baru terlambat datang. Hormat dengan hormat bahasa Inggris luar biasa jalanan ini. Kalau Bapak lewat hari-hari mungkin sudah hafal. Saya kadang-kadang kaget lihat lubang dan sebagainya gitu. Jadi butuh waktu. Dan Bapak Ibu, adik-adik semua peserta, saya yakin kalian masih semangat semua. Masih semangat? Kita berikan tepuk tangan sekali lagi. Dan kita akan segera melihat penampilan terbaik.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable judges and all participants. Allow me to introduce myself to you. My full name is Natasha Nurulia Inaya, and my friends usually call me Natasha. I am the 7th grade student of Junior High School 6 Konawe Selatan. First of all, I would like to say thanks to God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving me blessings and mercies so I can stand right after you in this special moment to deliver my speech about this very important issue right now, bullying. It's an issue that has been present in our society for a long time, but luckily we have woken up to it and are now taking it more seriously. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are some crucial points about bullying we have to consider about. First, what is bullying? Second, what does bullying look like? Third, what is the effect of bullying? And the last is how to prevent bullying school arrest. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is defined as a form of aggressive behavior in which someone intentionally and repeatedly causes another person injury or discomfort. Bullying occurs in various forms and it is therefore not always easy to identify. The most frequent forms of bullying are: first, verbal bullying, such as teasing, insults, intimidation, homophobic or racist remarks. Second, social bullying, such as telling other children not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, embarrassing someone in public. Third, physical bullying, such as hitting, pinching, spitting, taking or breaking someone's things. Fourth, cyberbullying is bullying that happens online and via cell phones, such as posting on social media, sharing photos, sending nasty text messages, social exploitation. Ladies and gentlemen, next point is about the effects of bullying. I believe that most of us know the danger of bullying. Bullying can affect everyone. Those who are bullied, those who bully, and those who witness bullying. Let's target. The first is the effect of bullying on the person being bullied. The victims who are bullied are more likely to experience depression and anxiety and even suicide in some cases. They also will experience decreased academic achievement. They are more likely to miss, escape, or drop out of school. Second is the effect for perpetrators of bullying. They can also engage in violent and other risky behaviors. Kids who bully are more likely to abuse alcohol and other drugs in adolescence. They also get into fights, vandalize property, and drop out of school, engage in illicit sexual activity. Well, ladies and gentlemen, preventing and stopping bullying involves a commitment to create a safe environment where children can thrive socially and academically without being afraid. I recommend that teachers, parents, and students take the following actions to address bullying. The first action is teacher should be knowledgeable and observant. If a teacher observes bullying in the classroom, he or she needs to immediately intervene to stop it and inform the appropriate school administrators so the incident can be investigated. The second action is teacher should involve students and parents. Teachers and coaches need to explicitly remind students that bullying is not accepted in school and such behaviors will have consequences. The third action is the parent should observe the child for Sunday might be being bullied. Please have a candid conversation where you can learn what is really going on at school so that you can take the appropriate steps to rectify the situation. Most importantly, let your child know you will help them and they should try not to fight back. The fourth action is teach your child how to handle being bullied. Work with your child to handle bullying without being crush or defeated. In conclusion, I want to remind you that bullying is a serious issue that affects us and we must do our part to fight it. Let us come together to create more inclusive environment for everyone. Thank you for your time and consideration. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Salam. budaya, salam kebajikan. The honorable judges of English speech contest, the participants, and all the young generations. First of all, let me say the greatest thanks to our Almighty God who has given me opportunity to stand here. I am Andi Nadifa Haura from Junior High School 46 Konawe Selatan. In this occasion, I'm going to deliver a speech with the title, Let's Prevent Bullying in School Area. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what is bullying? What is the impact of bullying? And how we can stop the bullying? Bullying is a form of violence, but physically and verbally, that aim is to hurt others. This can be done by a person or a group of people, and sometimes it is done continuously. In my opinion, bullying is very bad thing to do, because it can hurt other people. The bullies usually do this to people who are weak, have difficulty to socialize, have different physical appearance, ethnic, and even religion. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know that bullying often occurs in school area. An environment that should be a place for gaining knowledge is used instead for bullying activities. In addition, most of the actors of bullying in school environment usually do this not only to get more attention from parents, teachers, and also their fans, but also to find self-satisfaction. By doing it, they feel that they are the most important person and should be respected by others. Even they think that they are in control of everything. This is a very bad reality, and it really needs serious attention from various parties. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many cases of bullying in school area. One of the most frequently happen is verbal bullying by mocking friends' name if they think that they are friends' name or weird and make it as a joke. In addition, bullying is also done with physical violence such as hitting, slapping, pushing, harming, and many more. Unfortunately, most of the bullying victims do not report what they have experienced to teachers, parents, or the authorities. They are afraid that if they report the case, the actors of bullying know and they will be angry, then give more cruel treatment than before. This fear makes the victims not dare to do anything and prefers to remain in silence. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying has a very bad impact for the victims, such as not being confident, having a sense of trauma, being an extremely close person, also disrupting with physical and mental health. Sadly, this can happen for a long time, and the worst is that many of the victims of bullying have committed suicide. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, there are many ways to avoid bad effects and prevent bullying behavior in school. For example, make friends with many people, grow self-confidence, don't be easily provoked to fight, make ridicule is encouragement for success, and do not show fear or sadness in public. Moreover, if we see a case of bullying, we should not be silent or just watch it, but try to make peace. Support the victim so that case can get redundant. As the proverb says, strong people stand for himself, but stronger people stand for others. Finally, let's prevent and stop bullying around us. If you want to be respected, then respect others first. If you want to be loved, then love others first. What you want others to do to you, do it for them first. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all my speech about bullying. I hope from this short speech, we can broaden our knowledge about bullying which often happen around us. Thanks for your kind attention. Let's be a buddy, not a bully. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om. Salam, nama budaya, salam kebajikan.
The honorable teachers and all participants of English speech competition. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
And Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's thank to Almighty God who has blessed us to join this wonderful event that is English speech competition, which held by MGMP Konawe Selatan, collaborate with Education and Culture Department of Konawe Selatan. I'm Rikita Giovanni Ransi from SMP 1 Konawe Selatan, grade 8. Today, I'd like to talk about the importance of digital literacy in the 21st century. Oh, my beloved audiences, before delivering about digital literacy in the 21st century, I'd like to explain what digital literacy first. According to the American Library Association, digital literacy is the ability to use information and communication technology to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. So, based on that definition, we can conclude that digital literacy is one of important skills to be required for living, learning, and working in our modern society nowadays, since communication and knowledge are provided by digital technology such as the internet and mobile devices. Ladies and gentlemen and all participants, digital literacy in the 21st century is very important for students to be mastered, since technology has become part of our daily life of both children and adults. The ability to use technology effectively becomes essential for their success, in which students should require in using technology safely, effectively, and responsibly. There are some advantages if students have the digital literacy skills. First, the students become more skillfully, comfortable, and confident in learning, since the use of technology as a learning tool has grown very fast. There are many technology platforms such as the internet and computers, tablets becoming interestingly prominent in school and universities, particularly in online platform learning class. Second, having digital literacy skill in the 21st century can prevent students from facing safety challenges online, since nowadays there are some groups who create ways to take advantages of others, for example, online scam and personal data misuse. If the students have digital literacy skill, it can help students to protect their privacy and safety. Third, along with online safety, digital literacy also teaches digital responsibility, which is the ability to communicate ethically online. By having this skill, students are expected to be able to interacting with others online and can avoid the cyberbullying and faking groups. Ladies and gentlemen, by learning digital literacy skills, will also support their career in the future and improve social opportunities. The students could communicate with others out of their comfort zone and make a friend. Mastering digital literacy allows students to connect with others online while protecting their information and safety. Ladies and gentlemen, and also my dear friends, based on those that I have explained, we can see the importance of digital literacy in the 21st century. Therefore, I highly recommend that the student at school should be trained about the importance of digital literacy since early. Well, that's all my speech today. Thank you for your attention and may you all have a wonderful day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Masuki sesi yang kedua, lomba storytelling. Kita berikan tepuk tangan. Kalau di speech tadi tonnya itu terkesan datar, kadang naik juga sedikit. Nah, sekarang kita akan dibuat pendayu-dayu oleh penampilan anak-anak kita. Bahkan mungkin nanti akan ada yang menuturkan sampai bersedih menitikkan air mata kayaknya. Dan kita akan dibuat terpukul dengan penampilan anak kita sekali lagi. Dan kita berikan tepuk tangan untuk storytelling contest. Sudah ada di tangan saya nomor urut yang akan tampil pada siang hari ini. Sudah siap semua? Anak-anakku semua, coba saya sapa. Sudah siap semua? Siap. Sudah siap. Kita akan lanjutkan penampilan dari nomor urut 2. Kita berikan tepuk tangan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Om Swastiastu. Good morning to you all, the honorable judges, teachers, and all of beloved audience. I'm Kusuma from SMP 1 South Konawe, grade 7. First of all, I would like to thank God for His glory and mercy, who give us opportunity and thanks in this contest. On this occasion, let me tell a Japanese folktale called Broken Promise. Long time ago, there were some children playing at the seaside. Then they found a turtle. They began to pull the turtle happily. After a while, a young man passed and saw what the children do and said to them, "La la la la, hey, hey, stop it! Oh, you might not do that. Oh, how pity you are, turtle." Then the turtle stopped and went away. After that, the young man took the turtle and put into the sea to release. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is miracle! The turtle could speak to the young man. And the turtle said, Hey, young man, thank you for having me. Thank you for helping, young man. I really appreciate your kindness. So, I invite you to my wonderful palace now. As soon as the young man got on the back of the turtle and he went to secret palace beneath the sea. After he arrived at the palace, he was very surprised and said to the turtle, "Whoa! What a nice palace! I never see this! Wow! Wonderful! Wow!" The palace was very beautiful, and the king of the turtle gave a pass for him, and he met many people. When he left, the turtle said, Hey, young man, I'm going to give you 2 boxes. But remember, young man, you can open only one. Don't forget. Oh, turtle, you don't have to worry. I'll just open one. I promise. After he got home, he opened the bigger of the 2 boxes.
Perhatian,
Oh, gold!
disampaikan
Money!
kepada seluruh siswa berhubung
And he thought, the other one must also be full of money. So he broke his promise and opened it one. As soon as he opened the box, he became an old man. His face full of wrinkles. His hair turned white. He looked like an old man over 80 years old. Then he regretted what he did, and he said, "Oh, what happened to me? Oh, why is it like this? Oh, what happened to me? Oh, my hair. Oh, my face. Oh. I remember. Is it just because I broke my promise? Ah! But it was too late. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can take the moral value that as a human being, we have our commitment and be fear of God. Thank you for your attention, and let us say wassalamualaikum. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, nama budaya, salam kepada. Hello everyone, I'm Vicky Melina from Junior High School 46 Konawe Selatan. In this occasion, I'm going to deliver a story with the title The Legend of Roro Jonggrang. Once upon a time in Central Java, there were two Hyangbu kingdoms, Pengging and Kraton Boko. The Pengging kingdom was led by a king named Prabu Damarmoyo, who had a son named Banding Bondowoso. Meanwhile, Kraton Boko was led by a cruel and greedy king, which from as a giant named Prabu Boko. Even though like a giant, he had a very beautiful daughter named Roro Jonggrang. Because of his greed, Prabu Boko intended to attack the Pengging kingdom to exploit his territory. He sighed to his servant, "Patih Gupalo, I want to revolt and have control over the Pengging kingdom. I want to be the strongest king in this land." Alright, Your Majesty, I will execute your command. Then the war between the two kingdoms happened. Knowing that the kingdom was under attack, Prabu Damarmoyo sent Bandung Bondowoso, who had a supernatural power, to fight to gain Baka troops, which led directly by Prabu Boko. The result, Prabu Boko died in the war. Patih Gupalo ran away from the battle and reported to Roro Jonggrang that her father was killed by Bandung Bondowoso. "Oh, my princess, please forgive me. Your father was killed in that war." What? Roro Jonggrang is very sad at the news. But suddenly, Bandung Bondowoso with his soldiers come to Kraton Boko. He looked at Roro Jonggrang and asked her, "Oh, beautiful lady, who are you?" "I am Roro Jonggrang, the daughter of Prabu Boko." "Is that you? I killed my father?"
be my queen, oh beautiful lady?
If you want to marry me, you must build 1,000 temples for me in just one night. Could you?
Bandung Bondo was accepted the challenge. Then he told his genius army to help him build 1,000 temples like that Brother Joel wants. Bandung Bondo was a stone and full of the altar stone, and his arms raised openly, showed low. Oh, my genius army! Come to me! Come to me! Shortly after that, the genius army come. What can we do for you, my lord? Please build me 1,000 temples just in one night.
Accepting the command, the genius army worked quickly. Meanwhile, Roro Jongran quietly looked from a distance. She was very worried, but then she had a strategy. My servant, please collect some straw and burn on the hives in the east. Then powders hardly using a powder.
The sound of the rice powder and light from the burning straw, making the genius think that morning will come soon. Oh, look! The sun is coming! We have to go! In the morning, Bandung Bondo was in fact Jongran to the temples. The temples which your class husband established. Roro Jongran immediately calculated the number of the temples, but there were only 999 pieces.
My Majesty, you have failed because the temples that's of one.
Bandung Bondo was so surprised to learn deficiency. He became very angry. No way! He sighed with anger. I have built 999 temples. I just need one more temple, and the last one must be you! Oh! Roro Jongran. So magical. Roro Jongran instantly into the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, today we can see the statue of Roro Jongran at Prambanan temples in central Java. The moral lesson that we can take from the story is we must keep the promise that we have made, because if we break, it will be affected to ourselves. That's all my story about Roro Jongran. I hope you enjoy the story, and thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oh, kita sambut dengan
Nama budaya, salam.
wah, aduh bagus.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Irham Aditya. I am from SMP Negeri 8 Konawe Selatan. And I would like to tell you a story about the mouse that once hardwood. But before we get into the story, I would like to introduce some of the characters on the story. Starting with the little mouse, the mother mouse, and obviously the father mouse. So, without further ado, let's get into the story. One day, a mother mouse falls into an iron barrel when looking for some food. She cannot get out because the wall of the barrel is high and slippery. A few days later, her little son finds her trapped inside the iron barrel. He wants to release his mother, but he doesn't have an idea how to do it. The little mouse thinks,
Mommy, my
I'm very hungry.
So he sneaks into the kitchen, steals a piece of bread, and drops it into the iron barrel. But the mother mouse refuses to touch it. She says, "I need hardwood. Quickly, get some for me." The little mouse thinks,
Maybe I should get something more tasty.
so he sneaks into the kitchen again, steals a big piece of cake, and drops it into the iron container. But the mother mouse shouts at him.
My child, I told you I really need hardwood.
The little mouse then hurries out to look for the hardwood. It takes him a long time before he could get a piece of hardwood. Carrying it in his mouth, he returns to his mother. Like this. He cries. His mother is already dead. Just then, the father mouse returns home. After listening to the little mouse, the father mouse scolds his son and saying, "Your mother would have died if you had bring hardwood early enough." The little mouse cries.
But why did Mommy want the hardwood?
The father mouse says, "Our front teeth grow very fast and we don't sharpen them very often."
But how?
Asked the little mouse curiously.
By biting the thickest piece of hardwood.
The father mouse says, "There was nothing for her mother to bite inside the barrel, so her front teeth grew so long so that she couldn't close her mouth. How could she have eaten anything?" The little mouse looks inside the iron barrel once more. He sees that his mother's front teeth are so long that her mouth is held open. It's no wonder she couldn't have eaten anything. The little mouse and his father sadly returns to their home. So that was the story about the mouse that wants hardwood. Thank you for listening. I, Muhammad Irham Aditya, say goodbye. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And thank you. Thank you.
Bapak, dan apresiasi yang cukup besar, adik-adik semua bisa tampil di depan. Ada beberapa hal mungkin yang ingin saya sampaikan terkait dengan hasil penjurian yang sudah kami lakukan bertiga tadi dengan Pak Sekdis, dengan Pak Surya terkait dengan lomba ini. Yang pertama adalah Bapak, adik-adik semua itu sudah tampil cukup dan sangat bahkan melebihi ekspektasi. Seperti disampaikan tadi oleh Pak Sekdis, dan cukup shock, begitu pula saya. Beberapa poin yang perlu kami sampaikan. Yang pertama, dalam pelaksanaan speech ada beberapa hal yang perlu diperhatikan, yaitu terkait dengan, karena Bapak Ibu atau adik-adik sekalian, speech itu menyampaikan pesan kepada halayak ramai, maka di situ harus ada isi yang disampaikan. Itu perlu diperhatikan, harus jelas dan bisa dimengerti oleh seluruh audience. That's the point, the main point of speech. Yang kedua, Yang terpenting adalah bagaimana kemampuan linguistik dan paralinguistik adik-adik sekalian. Apa itu? Bagaimana gesturnya, nadanya, stressingnya. Karena ketika Anda berpidato, itu ada ungkapan bahwa speech is the art of to convince someone. Seni untuk meyakinkan seseorang.
Bahwa kemampuan anak-anak dari Konsel dalam berucap bahasa Inggris luar biasa. Wah, ini tidak bisa ini kita diamkan, ini harus kita gali ke depan. Kita tingkatkan. Bukan hanya speech and storytelling saja. Mungkin yang lain ada debat, mungkin cerdas cermat pakai bahasa Inggris, karena di situ intinya aksi nyata dengan kurikulum mereka sudah yang begini-begini. Mudah-mudahan saja mata pelajaran yang lain bisa ikut. Yang ketiga, yang juara pada kesempatan ini nanti diatur oleh teman-teman MGMP, itu akan tampil di hadapan Bupati supaya Pak Bupati lihat, walaupun misalnya kegiatan ini tidak terlalu banyak ditahu, tapi kita munculkan inilah hasilnya supaya Pak Bupati lihat ada anak-anaknya yang hebat-hebat sebenarnya. Ya. Speech and storytelling contest yang diselenggarakan oleh MGMP Guru Bahasa Inggris Kabupaten Konawe Selatan saya tutup dengan resmi. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.